Welcome to the IDERA Virtual Education for SQL Compliance Manager. Today we're going to look at SQL Compliance Manager security and how to set up user access to Compliance Manager. Within the console, you have an administrative section on the lower left-hand side of the screen. That's where we will select to go into configure access. There are a variety of other administrative features like configuring alert rules, alert notifications, event filters, and also to review different activities that have taken place through the console. But we're going to explicitly select the login section to view the accounts that currently have access, as well as to be able to create new accounts and provide access to new people who are going to be using this tool. So up at the top, I'm going to select the new login. And today we're going to submit the account SE Domain and Linda Fredericks account. So I'll place in her domain account. The access we're going to give is the grant access to be able to view the data. If we want, we can also provide access to the web interface that goes along with Compliance Manager to view through a browser the statistics of different events that are around different activities that are taking place. So after I've defined these settings, then I'll select Next. And I have the ability here to provide administrator access to this user or set them with more of the restricted access of being able to view event data but not really able to make any changes within Compliance Manager console. So I've selected the restricted access and I move to the next screen to see a quick summary view of what it is we've set for the login name and the access that we've granted. In this case, it's login permission just to view event data, not to administer. The last screen is just quickly popping up indicating that if the account already exists, that Compliance Manager is going to change the permissions properly to meet what it is we've configured in the wizard. So we'll go ahead at this point and select yes, and now we will see the new account listed. And if we open up the account, we see that it does display that we've granted access and they can only view and report on audit data. We can set additional security and really confine what it is that they're able to report on down to certain instances that we're auditing. In my case, it's the IDERA Prod VM instance, but if I wanted to add access to this for this individual to be able to see the Prod 2014 instance, then I could select that as well. And then down at the bottom, we have the ability to define what the type of access they will have. Can they read events and the associated SQL statements, which consider sometimes SQL statements will hold some sensitive data, so we may not want to give them that level of access. We can instead give them the read events only so that they can see the event activity, they can see who it was that did it, from where they were coming from, when it happened, but they would not be able to view the actual statements. And then we can just flat out deny access to different databases as well. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with this read events only for these two instances. Actually, we need to go to this other instance and secure that data as well. And select OK. And now that user's set. And now they can install the console and log in just like any other user, and they'll have their limited read-only view capability to the event data. So that concludes our virtual education, and we'll show you how to set up user accounts. Keep your eyes out for other videos coming for virtual education. And other than that, thank you for watching the video.